Hello students, this is Nilofomis. Today we are going to cover our next chapter for the grammar, that is reported speech. We took the previous one, that was active and passive voice. This is similar to that only. So here in reported speech there are mainly two type of sentences. One is direct speech, the another one is indirect speech. These are the two types of main speeches, direct speech and indirect speech. What is direct speech? When two persons are talking, that is called, it means in their own words. Those words are called direct speech. While when the third person talks about the first and the second person, then it is called indirect speech. Like one explanation I will give you here, one example is there. Ram said, I am busy today. These are the words used by Ram himself. Okay, so and these, see, if these kind of words we are keeping the same words, then we are keeping your inverted commas. Okay, so when these kind of sentence is kept, the same words which are uttered by the person here, so this is called direct speech. If the same sentence we want to keep in indirect speech, then what kind of sentence it would be? Ram said that he was busy that day. Now see, now here inverted commas are removed, okay, and this I is translated into he, and here today is converted into that day. This is the third person talking about Ram. These are not the words of Ram he really uttered, but it is converted by the third person. Like Ram said that he was busy that day. The main thing you have to keep in mind in direct and indirect speech, that in direct speech inverted commas will come, while in indirect speech inverted commas won't come. Okay, let's start now this topic. According to the tenses, you have to learn this thing, that what are the changes you have to make while converting the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. See, I have written here about all the tenses, which tenses are going to change in which tense. Okay, so here if the sentence is into simple present, then it will be converted into simple past. Okay, simple present will be converted into simple past. If the sentence is present continuous, it will be converted into past continuous. If it is present perfect, then it will be converted into past perfect. If present perfect continuous is there, then past perfect continuous will be there. See what I have done here, all the present tenses are converted into past tenses. See, that is only the change. Otherwise, continuous means continuous only, but it is present continuous, that is the past continuous. Wherever you find the present tenses, those present tenses will be converted into past tense, because your third person is talking. It means already the talking is completed. Okay, in the past. Now we are talking about that. So what it will be happening? So it will come into past tense. Then if it is already in the past, then see, if it is simple past, then it will be converted into past perfect. If it is past continuous, it will be converted into past perfect continuous. If it is already past perfect or past perfect continuous, then there is no need to change. It means wherever you are finding past tense, then you have to keep perfect also. Okay, it means you will use had here. Understood this one? You have to copy down this, you have to learn these rules. According to these rules only, it will be easy for you to convert the sentences. Okay, now see the changes in the pronouns. How the pronouns will be changed from direct speech to indirect speech. I have given here, see, this is direct speech. These are the words which are used in direct speech. If we want to keep in indirect speech, these all are indirect speech words. See, singular masculine, singular feminine, and a plural form. Okay, so if in the direct speech it is I, so in singular masculine it will be converted into he, and singular feminine it will be converted into she. If it is you in the direct speech, then in singular masculine it will be converted into he either or him, and in singular feminine it will be converted into either she or her. If it is your, then it will be converted into his in the masculine and her in the feminine. Same like that, if me is given, then also in masculine him and in feminine her. If my is given, in masculine his, in feminine her. Myself will be converted into himself or herself. Now comes plural forms. How to convert the plural forms? These were all the singular forms. These were the masculine singular. These were the feminine singular. Now if we talk about the plural forms, then in plural forms, ourselves will be converted into themselves. We into they, us into them, and our will be converted into their. These also you have to prepare and you have to understand. When we will go through the examples, then it will be easy for you to understand these words. Okay, it will need practice. See now the words showing nearness. These words are also changed. Which are they? Showing nearness means see. May will be converted into might. You can see it is the past tense. That is the easy way to understand it. May is converted into might. Shall is converted into should either or would. Can will be converted into could. Will be converted into would. Now will become then. This you have to remember. Wherever you find noun in direct speech, when you are converting it into indirect, instead of now you have to keep then. This will be converted into that. These plural form will be converted into those. Here will be converted into there. And today will be converted into that day. Other words are also there. I am showing you. See, first revise this one. May, might, shall, should, can, could, will, would. Now, then, this, that, these, those, here, there, today, that day. Now I am giving you other words also. See now the words showing nearness. These words are also changed. Which are they? Showing nearness means see. May will be converted into might. You can see it is the past tense. That is the easy way to understand it. May is converted into might. Shall is converted into should either or would. Can will be converted into could. Will be converted into would. Now will become then. This you have to remember. Wherever you find noun in direct speech, when you are converting it into indirect, instead of now you have to keep then. This will be converted into that. These plural form will be converted into those. Here will be converted into there. And today will be converted into that day. Other words are also there. I am showing you. See, first revise this one. May, might, shall, should, can, could, will, would. Now, then, this, that, these, those, here, there, today, that day. Now I am giving you other words also. See now again, other words. Tonight will be converted into that night. Tomorrow will be converted into the following day or the next day. Last week will be converted into the previous week. Yesterday will be converted into the previous day. And last month will be converted into the previous month. These are the typical words. You have to learn that instead of these words, you have to keep these words only. Okay? These are the rules of it. If you find tonight in the direct, instead of tonight, you will cut over there. Instead of that, you will write down that night. If you find tomorrow in the direct speech, instead of that word, you have to keep either the following day or the next day. If you find last week in the direct speech, in indirect, you will directly keep the previous week. Yesterday, if you find, instead of yesterday, what you are going to keep? The previous day. Instead of last month, you are going to keep the previous month. These are the fixed words. Plus, other words are also there which are going to be used in indirect speech. These words will be kept according to the sentence. You have to read the sentence, you have to understand it, what is its type. According to that, you will keep these words like said, told. If question is there, asked. Any kind of inquiry is there, then you will keep inquired, wondered, questioned, exclaimed. If exclamatory is there, then you will keep exclaimed, wished, prayed, regretted. If sorry is there, then regretted, cried, and applauded. So these are also additional words which you are going to use in indirect narration. See, now we'll go through the examples to make it more clear. Hope you understood all the rules. First you have to learn all the rules. According to the rules only it will be easy for you. It will be easy to understand how to convert it into indirect narration. See, now some examples we'll take now here. He said to the beggar, go away. Now see what difference you can see in this sentence and the simple sentence. See, comma is given plus inverted commas are also given. Okay. So when you are going to convert it, first of all you have to remember that we have to remove all these commas and inverted commas and we will make a complete sentence in one. See, now he said to the beggar. First you will make change here. Instead of said to, you will keep here told. He told the beggar to go away. Okay? To go away. And full stop. See, now here comma is removed, inverted commas are also removed, and this became one full sentence. He told the beggar to go away. Understood? See, now next sentence. The teacher said the boys run away. See, now the teacher, this is said to will here will change this one. First we will keep the teacher. Instead of said to, we are going to keep here told the boys. Now here remove this comma, inverted comma, keep to run away and full stop. Got it? The teacher told the boys to run away. Next one, the principal said to him, pay the fees at once. This can be order. Pay the fees at once would be order. We can understand that if you are going to keep it told, then also it is correct. But you have to keep your order, that would be appropriate. See, now the principal, instead of said to, ordered him to pay the fees at once. Here there is no noun or pronoun, so we don't have to change anything, neither verb is there. So pay the fees at once and full stop. See how is it? It is the principal ordered him to pay the fees at once. Next one. They said to her, play the piano. Said to. They. What will we keep here? We can write ordered. We can write wished. But it's okay. We'll write down here told. Okay. Told her. These will never be incorrect. Instead of said to, you will keep told. Then it won't be incorrect. They told her to play the piano. And full stop. Understood? Sentences. She said to me, have a cup of tea. Okay. So what are the changes we are going to make here? Said to. Write down. She told me to have a cup of tea. We are removing all the commas and inverted commas here. Instead of said to, we are keeping here told. She told me to have a cup of tea. Okay. Now see here. Next one. I said to my servant, clean my shoes. This my is used for I. That you have to understand. See now. I told my servant to clean my shoes. Here we are not changing this my. Why? Because this my is used for I. Here also we are using I. Here there is not he, she or her. Here we are using first person I. That's why no changes over here. Next one, see the second person is there. Okay, so here we will make the change. The mother said to her son, wash your face. Your means what here? Your means son. Okay. The mother said to her son, mother is telling to the son that wash your face. So mother is telling these words to whom? She is telling this word to her son. Okay. So this your is used for son. So what changes we are going to make? The mother, instead of said to, told her son to wash. What will come here instead of son? Because his face. Understood? What changes I made here? The mother told her son to wash his face. This person who is speaking, okay, to whom she is speaking to her son. And these words are used for the son. That's why we are going to change this one, and here instead of your we are keeping here his. Next one, he said to us, give me another. This me is used for whom? For he. He is telling, no, these words are of his. He said. So this me is used for he. See now. He told us to give. Now instead of me, what are we going to keep here? Because he, it is used for he, so we are going to keep here him another. Understood? He told us to give him another. This me is used for this one, he. This is the second person. That's why we are going to change the pronoun here. Understood? See now next sentences we are going to take. She said to her friend, come at 5 o'clock. Okay? So the change we are going to make is, she told her friend to come at 5 o'clock. Come at 5 o'clock. Okay? Next one, he said to me, clean it yourself. Said to. He, we can write down here ordered. Okay, because clean it yourself is one kind of order. Now this yourself means it is used for whom? It is used for me. He said to me. Okay, these words are told by he. These words are told to me. Okay, so he told me, or we can write down ordered me to clean it. Now this yourself is used for me, so instead of yourself, what we are going to keep there? Clean it myself. Understood? Who is speaking here? He. To whom is he speaking? To me. So this yourself is used for whom? It is used for me. And so here instead of yourself we are going to keep myself. Next one, I said to the shopkeeper, wrap it up in a paper. I told the shopkeeper to wrap it up in a paper. No changes over there because pronoun is not there. Wrap it up in a paper. Got it? Understood? Next one, the teacher said to Arun. Who is speaking here? Who is the speaker? The teacher. The teacher is the speaker. To whom is the teacher speaking? The teacher is speaking to Arun. Okay? Do your buttons up. This your pronoun is used for whom? This your is used for Arun. Okay? So now we will make the sentence. The teacher told Arun to do, instead of your, because it is used for Arun, so what I am going to keep here? Do his buttons up. Okay? Now listen here. This is for this video this much. Now other sentences, other examples in another way we are going to take in our next video. In this video whatever I have taken, it means especially the rules which I have showed you here, which I have given you, those rules you have to remember, those rules you have to learn by heart. According to that you have to practice these sentences also. Okay, now in the next video we will take another exercise of the same topic, reported speech. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.